Now, as a lot of you know, what they've been doing is letting out prisoners early to try and ease this overcrowding. Now, this was an issue before the protests, and the protesters have been fast-tracked, as you all know, through the system, and within 1 week they're in the courts and they're sentenced. They've been either found, well, most of them have pled guilty because they were banned their rights, because they were, through their own stupidity, blatantly on cameras doing these daft acts and getting themselves put in prison. But a lot of them, as you well know as well, are the ones that have been at home on the keyboards putting statements on. They've also been fast-tracked through the system, and they've been sentenced within a week to 2 weeks. And that has done nothing but block the system up even more. So Keir Starmer wanted to make an example of these protesters, and like I mentioned, he wanted to fast-track them to show to the public this is what's going to happen if you go out and protest, or you go out and take the protesting too far and start rioting. But the overcrowding was a problem before all of this, because if you have a look back, I've done a video a few months back about the overcrowding crisis. Now, there is ways they could have went around this to try to resolve it where it wouldn't have escalated to the point where it's at now, and they could have eased the overcrowding. But like I've mentioned in previous videos, they've went about it the wrong way in my own opinion, and they're letting out the type of offenders that are going to be getting recalled within a week, which is happening. The majority of these offenders that are being released early are re-offending within a week and being recalled straight back to prison and blocking the system up even more. But there's been hundreds of rioters, protesters/rioters that have been sentenced to prison. So when there was 500 spaces left a few months ago, them spaces got filled up straight away with the rioters, and then the ones that were released early were recalled within a matter of days, even a week, or within the week rather, and the system was blocked up even more. So these are the type of plans that they need to be putting in place to get these offenders help and get the ones released that should be released, instead of letting the ones that are just going to be committing offences within days of being released. A lot of them are habitual drug users, and as soon as they're out, they're straight back at it. Then they're going to commit crimes to get the money to pay for the drugs, and they're straight back in within a matter of days. And what is that going to do to the prison system? All the ones that they're freeing are coming straight back in and blocking the system up to maximum capacity. But all he's doing is putting the public at risk and putting everybody else at risk and making the prisons a more dangerous and volatile place. But I just thought I would bring that to your attention, people, because the more I'm reading up on this, the more it's getting dealt with the wrong way. And as you can imagine, the victims of these S offenders, and all the other offenders for that matter, but more so the S offenders, because of what they've been through emotionally, they will be feeling betrayed by the government, who was letting these offenders out early when these are the type of offenders that were told didn't fit the early release scheme. But I'll leave that one there for now, people. But if you are enjoying the content, remember to comment, like and subscribe. I'll leave that one there for now, people. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Take care.